Hi, I'm Venus O'Hara and welcome to another video. Today, the title of the video is Should There Be Equality in Oral Sex? Well, equality sounds like a perfect word, but is it always necessary in the bedroom? I would argue that not always. So, equality in oral sex, why am I going to talk about this today? Well, it was the title of an article I wrote for El País, which is maybe the most popular Spanish newspaper many years ago. And also I've had some messages from some people who are suffering this problem. For example, one person said that their partner was very orally generous and then suddenly the generosity has stopped and they are suffering the consequences. So, about equality, let me think. I just wanted to say that I remember I was with a guy a few years ago who was a bit more, it was more of a fling than a relationship, a kind of friends with benefits scenario. And he never went down on me. And I remember thinking, and I did go down on him. And I just remember thinking, I'll have sex with him because it was the best. It was the best offer that I had at the time, and I really liked the guy he was a nice guy. The sex was good, but I thought I could never go out with someone like that because I just think that it would just almost be a deal breaker for me. You know, if he's not done it in the X times we've been together, then it's not really likely to happen in the future. And it really did take me a long time in my life to actually become orgasmic through oral sex. I remember it only happened maybe 5 or 6 years ago, so it's very, very, very recent. But before that doesn't mean to say that I didn't enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed it. I also enjoyed seeing and perceiving that the cunnilinguist in question was genuinely enjoying it as well. That really turns me on, because there are, some people who are really into it and they are doing it not just to please you, but also for their own pleasure. They get off on it and they enjoy the taste, they enjoy the smell, and that's something that really turns me on. Someone who really enjoys the taste of my vulva and then the kiss after. I mean, some people find that disgusting. There was an episode in Sex and the City, and I think Miranda was saying that it was disgusting, someone going down on her then kissing her after, but I love it. I'm thinking, oh God, I do taste good. I just really love it. And so I really find it's a kind of an expression of adoration, or not in a kind of like submissive way, but it really does make you feel good, I think. And especially I think it's important, it can help you overcome some insecurities. It can help you really feel that your vulva is beautiful and it is worthy of worship, definitely. And I think I've really had some fantastic kind of linguists in my life, even before I was orgasmic through this. And also what I really love is when a guy is actually erect when he's going down, because I think that's a sign that he's genuinely into it, whereas some people might just give a couple of half-hearted licks because they feel like they should, whereas I'd rather they didn't do it in those cases. So for me, it would be kind of a deal breaker to have a relationship with someone who is not going to go down on me in general. But I believe that it doesn't always have to be a 50-50 kind of thing in terms of oral sex. In terms of the relationship in general, I think there should be just presence of oral sex on both sides. But I don't believe in equality of oral sex in the same encounter. I think just because someone goes down on you for half an hour, that might be an exaggeration, but let's say someone goes down on you for half an hour, I don't believe that translates into you have to go down on them for half an hour. I don't believe that at all. I think it's you should just do what feels right in a given encounter, and then the next time you might feel a bit more generous or whatsoever. But I don't think it has to be I do you, then you do me, or you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I don't think it has to work like that. But so I would say no to, it doesn't have to be, it's not necessary for a given encounter. However, if it is in a relationship, I think there should be, it could be around 50-50, it could be 60-40, or maybe it could change as well. It could be sometimes in a relationship where it's more one person than the other, and and vice versa. So that's what I think about it. So what do you think about equality in oral sex? I think if it's in a relationship, there definitely has to be some generosity from both sides. Anyway, I'd love to hear your opinions on this subject. So I think a lot of people actually suffer when in silence when they're not getting the oral attention they deserve, and then some other people just think, I think lots of women are just kind of don't know what they're missing out on. Maybe that's not the right thing to say, but some people can just be not demand it, but not ask for it because they don't feel comfortable with their bodies. And I think that's a huge shame as well, because there are some cases where there are men who really want to go down on the woman, and the woman's just like, oh, doesn't really want to receive the generous cunnilinguist's efforts. I've many people have written to me in that situation as well. But of course, you should never do anything you don't want to do in bed and or outside the bed, on the sofa, wherever. So yeah, anyway, I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you have any more questions or any subjects that you would like me to talk about, don't hesitate to write to me at venusohara.org or on Instagram at venusohara. Thanks for watching.